Join us as I attend the railroad event of the century. We'll spend 4 days videoing and following Union Pacific's Big Boy number 4014. All as it heads to the city of brotherly love for America 250. I'm Ralph from Ralph's Trip Reports, and welcome to this unique video. And a very good morning from the small town of Whitehaven, Pennsylvania. I'm Ralph from Ralph's Trip Reports, and welcome back to another video. Located about an hour and a half north of Philadelphia and about an hour south of Scranton. Now, why, you might ask, I am in the small town of Whitehaven, Pennsylvania. Well, that is because this is not your average trip report video. This is a special video that I wanted to bring out, that since I cover trains on this channel, I figured a lot of you might like. So that begs the question, why am I here in Whitehaven, Pennsylvania on a random Sunday morning? I'm not riding a train, I'm chasing the train. And it's not just any train, it's actually a pretty special train. Today, we are going to be chasing the Union Pacific Big Boy on the Reading and Northern. It left this morning in Nesquehoning. It's heading north to Pittston, where it's going to lay over and eventually head to the Steamtown National Historic Site up in Scranton, Pennsylvania, where it's going to lay over there for about 2 weeks with their Big Boy that's not operating before heading down to my home away from home, Philadelphia. It's something I never thought in my wildest dreams I would ever get to see in reality, and you're coming along for the journey. So, Big Boy should be coming across the bridge, which is right over there, in about 10 minutes from now. After Whitehaven, we follow the winding roads northbound up until we reach the town of Mountaintop, which will be our next stop. Here in Mountaintop, we'll not only get to see the 4014 run by, but a rarity in railroads these days. 2 active steam locomotives operating side by side next to each other. We then make our way northbound to the next spot of the day, Pittston. This will be the last stop for us today. Pittston is another round of side-by-side running featuring the 2102 and 4014. just about does it for day one. Now, let's head to Steamtown National Historic Site in Scranton, Pennsylvania to view 4014 on display as it gets ready to head southbound to Philadelphia. While we're here at Steamtown, let's discuss the history of number 4014. 4014 was built by the American Locomotive Company in Schenectady, New York in November 1941. The locomotive was built to power heavy freight trains over the mountains of Wyoming. The locomotive is designated 4884, meaning it has 4 wheels in the front, 8 wheels being the first set of drivers, the second set of 8 driving wheels, and 4 wheels in the back. The locomotive was retired from active service in December of 1961 and was sent to the Rail Giants Train Museum in Pomona, California. The locomotive remained there on static display from 1961 until 2013, when Union Pacific acquired the locomotive again and restored it to active service. Steamtown has a wide variety of steam locomotives besides the big boy on site. A few include Canadian National 3254 and Canadian Pacific 2317, just to name a few. And it's time for day 3 of the chase, where we're actually on board a train. That's right, we are riding aboard the Reading and Northern Semi-Quincentennial Steam Celebration Excursion, powered by, you guessed it, former Reading Company T1 number 2102. I'll show a few clips of the excursion. However, next week, join us for a special video as we take a ride aboard the Reading and Northern. I'll feature this trip at length, showing everything this special train has to offer. Our first meeting of the day with the big boy is on the DuPont Connector. The big boy traveled down the DuPont Connector, which is owned by Norfolk Southern, from Scranton to here where it meets up with the Reading and Northern. This big boy will push back into Pittston, where we will view it on display. Our first meeting with Big Boy is in Pittston Township near the Oak Street crossing. Big Boy left approximately 45 minutes before our train, but sat here to wait for us. And it's time for the last day of the chase. We will follow the train from King of Prussia into Philadelphia. Our first spot of the day is just south of Conshohocken. Our next spot is in Center City, Philadelphia, across from the world-famous 30th Street Station. And our final spot of the day is as Big Boy backs into the Navy Yard, where it will be displayed throughout the 4th of July weekend here in Philadelphia. Well, that was 4 extraordinary days with Big Boy. You know, it had been something I was looking forward to since I was a little kid. People said, it'd never happen, and they were like, you'll never see this thing east of the Mississippi. No way. It'll never come as far as Philly. It can't go around Horseshoe Curve. Well, I'm here to tell you, it has arrived in Philadelphia, and next week, it's going around Horseshoe. But that just about does it for me. Thank you so much for watching this special video. And don't forget, next Sunday at 10 a.m. Eastern, we're going to have the video on the Reading and Northern, so subscribe so you don't miss it. Ralph from Ralph's Trip Reports, God bless, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Have a happy 4th of July.